Annie, and welcome to Massage Time and a Better Back Clinic. This is our next episode of Back Facts about fire cupping. For the fire cupping, you have many different cups, super small ones, medium, and large. When you're cupping, you want to make sure that you're being extra safe and you're listening to the client, asking them questions, making sure that they're comfortable during this whole process. With cupping, you want to make sure that you use massage oil so that the cups can slide around, so that they can grip better. It's just a lot better. And when you do put the oil on, you want to apply a generous layer so that it's comfortable for the client. It's not that dry sticking with the cups, and it just feels a lot more comfortable when it's sliding. Now that I'm going to apply a little bit more, just so it's nice and comfortable for Matt here. Okay. Now, with fire cupping, you do have to use fire. You apply rubbing alcohol to a cotton ball, a generous amount as well, fully drenching the cotton ball. Use your tweezers, and I'm going to start on Matt's lower back, that he knows that. Then after the cotton ball has been drenched in the rubbing alcohol, you light it on fire. You're going to see a big flame. There we go. Then you take the cup, and Matt, I'm going to put it on your back in 3, 2, 1. There you go. You just put the fire in for just a second, and then you take it right out and do it again. On the other side, Matt, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I always blow out the flame and work with what I've got first. I put too much into this one, so I'm going to take it out just a little bit. There we go. Maybe slightly more. And then what I always do is start with 2. And I use a technique where it can leave marks, but typically when I leave marks, it's on a knot. When I'm not leaving marks, I'm actually massaging with the cups. Now what the cups do is pull the myofascial tissue, which is tissue that lays on top of your muscles, away from your muscles. That myofascial tissue can get really tight, pull your muscles out of sync with the rest of your body, and causing you discomfort, causing you pain. And a lot of massage therapists typically use myofascial tissue release in their massages. And that's why I like the cupping so much, is because it feels really good, especially against the spine. And it causes that release a lot quicker than when you're using your hands. Now, if you do leave marks, or as I like to call them, the cup kisses, on your client, it will last for about 3 to 2 weeks, which is totally normal. Sometimes it can last a little bit longer. That it really just depends on the client's body and the client's tension. It's all depending on how they are and how the therapists use the cups. It can cause purpling, it can cause redness. So if you see that, don't be discouraged, because it definitely does feel really good still. After releasing the myofascial tissue for a little while, I like to feel around and see where those knots actually are, because they're there, I promise you. And I can move the cup around to find where I'm going. You always want to massage even after you do the cupping. I found a knot right there, so I'm going to put that cup right on that knot. Again, same with the other side. Right there. Now, Matt's a really great example for this. He has what's called roping kind of effect, where right next to the spine, those muscles that are right next to the spine are extremely tight, and sometimes it can be hard and uncomfortable for fingers to kind of get in there. So these small cups are really great, and it feels amazing, and you want a little bit more tension than usual. So I'm going to do that right next to Matt's spine over here. Again, lighting my cotton ball on fire. Mat's going to go on your lower back in 3, 2, 1. All right. You're doing great, Matt. Awesome job. Sometimes when the cups, even though you get the warning that the cup's going to be on there, it's still a little bit shocking, especially because they're cold, but you hear the fire. Now, I want a little bit more suction than what I got with that cup, so I'm going to warm up the rim of it so it doesn't shock him as much. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect, that's what I wanted, that bigger pull. So it's going to go right next to his spine, like I said, and it really pulls that that myofascial tissue away from the spine, causing a really great release, and his back is going to feel a lot more expanded and a lot more release and a lot less pain. Which also, when it comes to chiropractic, with that release, it really helps with the adjustments and aligning the spine correctly. With these cups that are just waiting on those trigger points, I want them to kind of sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Really, I don't like to go 10 minutes. I like to go 5 or 6 minutes. But for this purpose of this video, I'm only going to leave them on for about 3. Now with these little cups, I can also slide them around on the neck, and it feels quite good. And to release those cups, all I do is take my hand, place it right next to the rim, push down, and it releases. Once the cups are actually off of the body, we want to massage it and release that blood back into the bloodstream, flowing through the body, feeling good, so the last thing that the client feels isn't the cups sucking on their skin. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Back Facts, and we'll see you next time.